beer videos. So not an actual beer review, something different. You know, as somebody who's a fan of beers and who loves the local and what we do, and certainly Nottingham. You know, I'm from Nottingham. I love Nottingham. Uh, We ain't perfect. You know, there's a lot of people out there who aren't perfect. And but is anybody really perfect? You know, in this grand scheme of things. So last year, 2021, I went to Nottingham Craft Beer Festival, the first ever craft beer festival I ever went to. Let me pour myself a drink. It's gonna be it. We're gonna have a discussion. So yeah, I arranged to go with Kent Beer Reviews, a home a beer reviewer from Kent. Yeah, funnily enough, you know. Not only that, a top bloke who reviews beers in a way that you know needs to be applauded. He is a cracking bloke, cracking beer reviewer, and a great person as well. Um, so Wraggy's Imperial Stout. Hey, Tia Maria. Hey, get in. Anyway, never mind the beer. So before the festival, I messaged one of the local craft breweries, Bang the Elephant, because I've had their beers for about a year, and blown away by the quality of their beers. Stunning beers. Actually went up to the brewery, met them, and you know, as a person, personality is king with me. Um, I like good people. I don't like arseholes. Nothing's, you know, it is what it is. You know, I like good people, honest people that are, you know, legit. You can tell someone who's legit, someone who's just saying, ah, you know, and you can message them. And as soon as I first heard about Nottingham Craft Beer Festival, and I thought, well, I'm going because as a beer reviewer and as somebody who's, should we say, and I'll be brutally honest, I have severe anxiety and stress and depression. You know, it is what it is. I can't shake it, can't do anything about it. I'm not taking bloody tablets for it because they're a waste of space. Last time I took the tablets, they shrunk me, and I was a shell. And you know, I know what they did to me. And yes, in the end, I felt better, but for the most part, they shrunk me into a shell. Won't do that again. No, never. So I struggle with it on a daily basis. You know, have good days and I have some right bad days. It is what it is. It's about not thinking about the bad, harder than you think. But in any case, I've got a cold as well, so I feel that that sounds strange. Yeah, I might look at it as well, but there you go. You know, you can't change your looks, can you? And if you do, well, why? In any case, so Nottingham Craft Beer Festival last year, found out the Bang the Elephant weren't invited, and I was really annoyed about that. And I messaged, and whether I had any impact on it or whatever, or whether it was because of a Nottingham brewer who had an impact, I'll never know unless Nottingham Craft Beer Festival actually say about it. So, you know, one would hope that popularity um, and people speaking up for breweries would have an effect. You never know, do you? But anyway, they were invited, and last year, gotta say, I was so proud of them for getting in, and they were so humbled. You know, they're proper decent guys, and not only did they enter the beer festival, the craft beer festival last year, but they stormed it. they brought everything. They brought their not only their A game, but their triple A game. And I'm so proud of Michael and Nigel and their respective families. They got it all done at a minute's notice, and it was short notice. I think it was because Wylam Brewery dropped out, to be fair. And I think Wylam are actually here this year, supposedly. And I had a great time last year. First ever craft beer festival. I've been to Robin Hood Beer Festival for bloody hell, probably 10 times. I couldn't tell you how many because I've had a drink and I forget. So yeah, first ever time at a craft beer festival, not knowing what the crack is, going in with somebody I've only ever met on the internet, i.e. Kent Beer Reviews, and still suffering the what happened to me in 2019 to 2020, the probably the worst year of my life, without a shadow of a doubt, destroyed my um, every part of my inner being. And when you love and somebody destroy and somebody gives you the kick in the bollocks and that, um, this is ruined life. We need to be a bit more careful, you know, about how we talk to people, about how we deal with people. You know, we're all on a journey, and we have to remember sometimes everybody's journey is different to our own. The smallest of things can affect people. But anyway, let's not get into that. So anyway, went down on the first night. Bang the Elephant were there. I actually got the wife, who's a cake maker, Cakes by Tracy, Facebook. She's on Instagram, but she pulled out of Instagram because she couldn't stand it, all the messing about with social media. And to be honest, it is an absolute ball ache. Um, and yeah, we made a cake. She made a cake for them, and I asked her to, obviously. And it's a big thing for them, and I like I've always said, I like good people, and it was just something at the spur of the moment, a random act of kindness, and for me, that's always the best thing in life, a random act of kindness. Do you know? Um, there was a time when we took our children, going off on a slight tangent here. We took our children to swimming, and this woman, her husband, had done the dirty on her, as things happen, I suppose, in this world. Two children and no Christmas presents. Couldn't do it, you know. We weren't rich, we weren't well off or anything like that. I had connections in the gaming industry, and I had commission from the gaming industry. I spent 300 quid buying a GP2X, which was a homebrew games console back in the day, and sorted out a DS, the Flip DS. Can't even remember what they're called now. And yeah, and just handed them over, and never. It's nothing about plaudits or anything like that. Bollocks, that is to me anyway. Apologies for swearing for anybody who's sensitive on swearing. But it was just the cat, just a, a, for me and my wife, a nice gesture, just to be nice to somebody struggling. And the next year coming up with the inflation and the charges in gas and electric, there are going to be a hell of a lot of people on the breadline. And there's a moment government, you know, I like Boris Johnson. He's a bit of a prat, but he's a likeable prat. But they need to, for me, windfall tax the energy companies because they're taking the piss out of us now. You know, petrol is its highest ever. Gas, electric. You know, we need to say, right, we're taking the windfall tax off you. Tough shit. You're charging it. We're taking the windfall tax. We're going to give it back to the customer, for the consumers. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? But in any case, back to the beer festival. So yeah, bang the elephant last year. What I did notice last year, a lot of the breweries that came down. Now I'm going to call some breweries out. Northern Monk, we all know that you brought not only your C game, but God knows what you brought. Don't come to a beer festival with a few flipping kegs. Come to a beer festival with as many kegs as you can bring with you. Get a bloody van. Why would you not give your staff a van and put all your big A-listers on that van? Can't, you know, not only Northern Monk were to blame, there were others as well. Northern Monk was the big one. And if I'm Nottingham Craft Beer Festival, I'm thinking, why didn't you bring more? And there were other breweries that failed miserably. So to all breweries that are coming to Nottingham Craft Beer Festival, if you watch this video, and I pray and hope you do, because we've got Siren Craft, we've got Cloudwater, Turning Point, and there's a shitload of breweries. A Wild Card, you know, they're ex-Nottingham. I'm getting a picture of you, and you know what I mean. And obviously the local breweries are there, and the Nottingham Craft Beer Festival. If you actually watch this, I don't know if you watch videos, but I do think out of the local breweries that are ready, I do mean ready, Alter Ego Brewing Company based in Hena, so you know, Nottinghamshire border, so we'll class as Nottingham, yeah, stuff the border, yeah. Matt is ready. He did well at the Great Derbyshire Beer Festival, and he is ready with his collabs with Urban Chicken. Urban Chicken, another great local brewer. I personally think, and if anybody from Nottingham Craft Beer Festival watches this, please, please get them into the festival. It's going to have to be done quickly. Hence this video. This video is done as a way of me saying to you and to all the breweries that are coming to the beer festival, you know, I know the breweries. I've seen North Brewing Co. as well. I'm hoping you all bring your A game, because I'm telling you now that obviously Neon Raptor are on site. They're going to bring their A game. I've been down to their tap room this weekend, drank 7 beers, reviewed 7 beers. God, there were some amazing beers. I got served by the king of Neon Raptor, Dave, Craft Beer Basic. You'll know him on Instagram and YouTube by that. That time you have more subscribers on YouTube. Get your bloody arses out and subscribe to this guy. He's an absolute legend. Absolutely love the bloke in a non-gay way. Obviously, I don't do that. But yeah, he's a cracking bloke, and he's a lovely personality. Absolutely lovely. You know, is for me him, Danielle, Jeffrey. I actually got a name right this time. Apologies for the other week. Sorry, Danielle. We need to meet sometime. Welbeck next week. If you watch this, obviously, you know, you may not, you know. But and I may look slightly abbreviated. I've had a long day. Like I say, I suffer with shit mental health, but I absolutely love the beer trade. And you know, I love local, I love national, and I love to promote. It's great that Cloudwater are coming this year. You buggers need to bring your A game. We know what you can produce. We know the name. We know that you was not happy with what happened with Brewdog in the supermarkets. And to be honest, a lot of craft beer drinkers were not happy either. Fair play, is what it is. But came to Junkyard for a taproom takeover a few months back. I couldn't get over it. It's as simple as that. I wish I had done. I could have met up with Cloudwater's owner. So that would have been nice. But yeah, I'm hoping, and I'm tagging all you bastards in. So just so you know, yeah, hey, there's the game's on. I'll tell you now that are you going to win Nottingham Beer Festival? If you're going to try and win it, you need to bring your A game out. There's no shadow of a doubt. I know already that a local brewery are the favourites. There's a couple of local breweries who are absolutely going to ramp up to high heaven. Navigation Brewery, Castle Rock Brewery, obviously, Bang the Elephant. Praying that Alter Ego get in. I hope there's a spot for them. You know, I really do. I think they're at that stage. Or Nottingham Craft Beer Festival, please heed my words. He can do it. He can do it, and he can do good. Bang the Elephant did you good last year, ladies and gentlemen. This year, Alter Ego, with collabs from Urban Chicken, can also do good. Matt is a stunning bloke. Met him. The Nano Breweries in Nottingham are absolutely amazing. Craft breweries, that is, as well. It's going to be interesting. Looking forward to the Nottingham Craft Beer Festival. For anybody nationally who's watching this and going, Friday night, Wraggy's Beer Reviews is going to be there. Saturday, I'm not so sure, unless I get an invite back. I'm not actually going to buy tickets for Saturday, but I will have money available in the kitty, just in case I get an invite or a free ticket or something. You never know. But definitely Friday night, going to do lots and lots of not only YouTube shorts across all the breweries, seeing what's on. Going to try and get the breweries involved. If they will, they may not. You know, people look at you, you know, man, who the hell's he? And I understand that, you know, like, who's that twat? You know, I do that myself. But anyway, and beer reviews, live beer reviews if I can. I'm going to try and do it all. You know, I'm from Nottingham. I love my home city. We're not perfect. No one's perfect in this life. But that's what I'm going to try. And cheers. I've enjoyed my Coffee Maria Imperial Stout. And I'm looking forward to the Beer Festival. Are you? And if you think you're going to win, I'm telling you now, the lads at Bang the Elephant, oh, they're bringing their AAA game. You need to bring yours. Cheers.